Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to my channel CyberUnnat Academy. This is a module 1 1.4 lesson 4 cybersecurity best practices video of video training of my brand new course CSSA, which is Certified System Security Analyst. This is a self-place certification program. You will also get a certification. So to access this full course, go to my channel, go to my channel and search for this course CSSA Certified System Security Analyst. So into this you will have a details and videos. So basically this is a introduction video. Please go through this to have the introduction of this course and how you can get a certificate from me. And later on you can continue to watch this playlist 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 is scheduled to publish. And right now I'm covering lesson 4 cybersecurity best practices. Okay, so in lesson 1, what is cybersecurity I have covered. In lesson 2, the CI triad and the cybersecurity principle. Lesson 3, common cyber threats and attack vectors. So now we are on the lesson 4. So we'll see in details lesson 4, cybersecurity best practices. Okay, so cybersecurity best practices. Like this is are the like essential behavior, the strategies and design to protect user system data from a cyber threat. This lesson is focused on five, like some critical areas where user can significantly reduce their exposure to a cyber risk by adopting a securing habits and leveraging proactive technologies. So this is for everyone. The cyber security based practices for organization, for an individual, for a bank, like whoever interacting to the internet. So this is for everyone. So what is this? The best practices for a essential behavior over a internet. Okay. So now we'll see one by one. The first is a suggesting strong password policy and a multi-factor authentication. So see generally how we take passwords. I'll just show you. This is a like fun to drive site. Don't use your original passwords or intended password because anyway they are capturing the records. So see at max like people tend to use the passwords like 12345678990. So see, even it is like a 10 character long password, so it only take like 0.02 second to crack. So this is a hypothetical figure, and these figures are based on the computing power and the resources that you are utilizing to crack the password. But it meaning of that is like very weak. Okay. Even if we have a 10 character and like suppose we have 1 2 3 4 5, this is like a cracking in 0 second. Suppose we have a B C 1 2 3 4 5. So see it is showing like a combination of uppercase and number. It is also like a very easy password and very easy to crack. Okay. So now how we can make our password secure? Let's just try adding one more small letter. Let's add A. So see the time is increasing, complexity is increasing password. A. Let's add one more character. Like add a special character. See 2.34 second. Complexity is increased. Almost like it is 2x or 3x complexity is increased. Now let's try a random password like combination of letters and numbers. Q S E. I'm putting it random. So see, this is a 9 character password. Let's make it suppose 8 character mandatory. 8 character password, and it is suggesting like very strong because of it has a lowercase, uppercase, numbers and symbols. So combination of this. Now, like 8 characters, has many applications have the minimum requirement for the 8 characters. Also, like your Wi-Fi router, etc. These have 8 characters. But like let's say if we have a 12 characters, like adding few characters. So see, it is like a very strong. So this is how I wanted to demonstrate you like a strong password policy. So strong password policy. What it says, password complexity and length. A strong password typically include in between 12 to 16 characters, depending, like this is a new upon the 8 character because of the current computing power and the resources available to crack. Like, and also our password should be 12 to 16 character long and combination of uppercase, lowercase numbers and the symbols to enhance its strength. So as we see how we enhance the strength by adding the first number, then letters, then combination of number, letters, etc. Like this is like an example of a strong password. We'll see one more time. You can go through this site and see like a 15, 16 character, one mode has 16 character. It is like a lot more computing power is required. 3 trillion years is a hypothetical figure, but it is showing that a lot more computing power is required to crack such passwords. So almost near to impossible. So this is how I have just created this sheet. Suppose you see the number of characters 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Suppose you are putting like a 10 character long password. Combination of all uppercase, lowercase numbers and symbols. Still it take like 1 week to crack. It is like a moderate, not very secure. It is like a all the reds one are red flag, very unsecure. This is like a very unsecure. This is like a moderate secure. Some greens you consider as a secure, and this dark green is considered as a strong secure password. So it's like a suppose you choose a 16 character password in length and combination of uppercase, lowercase numbers and letters. Also add a special symbol, so that will be like a suggesting a strong password. So you can take a screenshot here. Just to this is a hypothetical figure, just to reference you guys how to choose your password for your like if it is application is critical, if it is application is moderate, or application is like suppose a lightweight application that you don't have any kind of personal data, etc. So that you choose like a yellow, green, yellow, and red ones that you can choose the complexity and the length. Okay, so this is a strong password policy. So some mistakes like we do not use our names, pet names, birthday, and the common pages because these can be easily guessable. And your birth date, like your pet name, your name, your father name, your last name, etc., your school, so that anyone can easily guess by looking at your social media profile, and try he can try that passwords. Okay, avoid reusing the same password across the multiple accounts. So if you're using like same password John123, suppose let's make it complex like John at the rate 123 or John123, that you're using same for the Gmail, same for the Instagram, same for the YouTube, same for the bank account. So we need to avoid this mistake. We can use like online password managers also. Tools like a Bitwarden, one password, KeePass can generate a strong password. Even Google have the feature with inbuilt with this browser that it suggests and generate a strong password, and it also save it for you that you don't need to remain. But you also need to secure your account, Google account also. So how we can also add a multi-factor authentication, like add a one more step for a login. Suppose like your password and something you have, like something you know, which is your password, and something you have, which is your phone token, OTP, or a fingerprint. So this is like adding a multi-factor authentication to a with a password. That is also like a one more layer of security. SMS-based code, app-based code, Google Authenticator, biometric verification. These are the example of a multi-factor authentication. So in the enterprise implementation enforce like a password historical rules, so that's we cannot use like at least of 20 last history passwords. Enable MFA on all sensitive services like email, VPN, admin dashboard, etc. Conduct a periodic password audit and the exposure scan, and also password rotation also. I'll just add one more like periodic password rotation. Password, sorry, I don't have a keyboard handy. Okay, now password rotation, that is like every 90 days, etc. So this is like adding security and the best practices. towards the enterprise implementation, and for your personal implementation also you can consider all these things. So these are the strong password policy and multi-factor authentication. So why it is required and how it's effective. So then safe browsing habit and avoid online scam. Phishing awareness. Phishing is a tactic of use the steal credential via fake website or a email. Spear phishing is a, like a target specific individual, that is like a, like suppose targeting individual one of from the management, etc. The red flag is like a generic greeting, urgency, uh, suspicious URL, attachment, etc. You need to verify the URL. I just tried to get you an example of like a phishing email, how it's look like. Example of phishing email. It's very easily available on Google. Uh, you can search for the images. So like, let's take an example of this. Okay, open image in new tab. One more thing, so this is like also see open image in new tab. Okay, see, so the phishing email identification. Phishing email like generic greetings, urgency, suspicious URL, and the attachments. So these are like a red flag to identify a phishing email. So I'll just show you. So see, like a generic greeting like hello user. It's like you don't have like hello and your name specific. Specific can be also okay. It is not. It is very easy nowadays by using a programming and etc. But generic greeting hello user. We have received your instruction to delete your account. We'll process your request within 24 hours. See the urgency. All the features associated with your account will be lost. To retain your account, kindly cancel request to continue using our services, and it's like given a button. Cancel request immediately and like your team account. So when you hover a mouse, definitely you will see a URL. So suppose like anywhere I'm hovering a mouse, you will see a URL below over here. So there is also we'll see a URL. So you need to check that URL if it is a familiar to you. So say this looks suspicious URL HTTP. Basically, it's not a S. HTTP double slash bit.ly. It is not considering any domain. It is a shortened URL. And also you will see like the mail is forwarded, and this by looking at the subject also you will be able to, means you need to validate all these things. And also one more thing, suppose from like this is from services at the rate paypal-accounts.com. So see, we'll see a official domain of PayPal. What is it? Paypal.com. So see, this is a paypal.com. So immediately before dot there is a PayPal name. Okay, and here before dot there is a like accounts hyphen and then PayPal. So this is definitely this after your name when the dot is .com, so that is like your domain. Like no way like nothing make many difference what you written over here. So like just anything before dot, that is the exact your domain name. So this domain name is paypal-account.com, not the paypal.com. So this is also identification of the phishing email, where this mail is coming from an authorized source or not. So this is how we can identify a phishing email. Okay, let's come to next topic, URL safety and the HTTPS. Always check for a HTTPS flag and the valid security certificates. Browser will give you alert. We need to check HTTPS. Hover on the link before clicking to verify the legitimacy. That's why I just give you example that like how we need to hover on the link. If we get a mouse over here, you will see the links over here. Here in this case, it's showing below all the links. Here is also like showing below. So like every clickable buttons, like see link over here. Every clickable buttons or anything to interact with, which show the link to you. So that we need to validate the link before clicking. Avoid malicious ads and download. Many websites host malicious ads, and do not download, do not visit a website which you are not aware of, which or you couldn't uh, aware. So see, to see these URL checks and all these things, I have covered this module onto the last video. You check 1.3. Inside that you can check this malware analysis tool. I have explained how it use. I'll also add a card suppose over here. How to check this malware analysis tool like virus total, where you can verify the URLs. Before clicking it, verify the IP addresses, verify the files attached to it by clicking it. So always verify. Social engineering, attacker may pretend to be IT support, HR, or the manager to extract the sensitive information. So someone is like trying to blackmail you or trying to pretending like someone else, and he will try to get the information from you. So this we need to avoid. Enterprise implementation like deploy DNS filtering to block a malicious website. We can block. Also the modern routers also support DNS filtering to block the malicious website. Conduct a simulated phishing campaign to check the feasibility of the employees, or train the employees or users like how to report suspicious email, how to handle, how to identify suspicious email. So these are some best practices for the avoid of phishing. Then this is also one of the best practices like regular software update and the patch management. uh, Whether it is your computer, your phone, or your corporate laptop, etc., that we need to be updated by the updated to the softwares provided by the authorized vendors. So that will help us that will help us to stay secure. And the generally vendor provide patches for all the flaws and the weaknesses later on decided. So this is like important to stay updated with your laptop. So you can check, suppose if you are using Windows laptop, you can check for update. Same for the Android system also, you can check for the update. And here here you will see just like see, so I have some updates are available. So time to time you need to install those updates and like have a reboot, and this patch will be automatically assigned to you. Okay, so why the updates are matters. Hackers exploit known vulnerabilities of outdated software, and the types of updates like security patches, feature updates, firmware updates. So this is like a feature update, firmware update, etc. These are the types of updates. Patch management lifecycle, like we need to inventory all the softwares, access the patch criticality, schedule the updates, verify the successfully deployment, and maintain a log. Basically, it's showing inventory of all the software. Suppose my laptop have using Google Chrome, Edge, Teams, this OBS software, which currently I'm recording. Also, we have a Word. So this I need to list down and then keep checking with the vendor of if availability of the new versions and patches, or you can schedule for the update like monthly ones, weekly ones, or quarterly ones, and then installation of the updates. So some enterprise installation, enterprise can use a centralized patch management tool to automate the deployment. Rollback plan also we need to create, suppose a patch is not effective or not working. Rollback planning is so important. Regularly scan with the system with the vulnerability assessment tool like Nessus, Qualys, etc. These are the vulnerability assessment tool which we use for the vulnerability scanning. Don't worry, we'll see all these things in detail uh, in our next videos and the upcoming courses also. This is just an overview for you, like how to behave, and this is just giving a touch to you what is like a what is in the cyber security field. Okay, so securing IoT, secure device usage, mobile or USB or IoT mobile device. Lost or stolen phone can expose company email or a VPN. Risk from a side loader app, public Wi-Fi, outdated OS. This is also risk. Suppose lost or a stolen phone, we need to immediately take care of a lost phone. If you have a remote wipe feature, enable that. Or if you have a immediately report, so that's corporate phones have that features, remote wipe, remote block, etc. So that personal phone you need to enable, but you need to take care of after losing. Maybe do a FIR in case of a personal immediately if you lost your phone. Risk from a side-loaded app. Suppose you are installing app from the unknown devices. using a public Wi-Fi on the net, railway station Wi-Fi on the coffee shop, mall, etc. And that is also creating a risk, mobile device risk, and outdated OS. These are some risks. Best practices like use device encryption and biometric locks, install a security apps like many security apps are there, security policies to implement, connect to only trusted Wi-Fi or use a trusted VPN. USB threat. USB drives can spread a malware via autorun script or infected file. These are the USB threats. Social engineering tricks like leave USB label like confidential near to office and enters, etc. So this is like a someone. This is like a trick. Someone suppose you install a malware to a USB device and you put that device into a targeted premises where you written confidential. So someone by looking at that confidential name, someone will definitely will try to see what is inside it. So then he can get a malware infected. So this is like USB threats. IoT devices also. These devices are now connecting to internet, so there is also huge risk. Uh, CCTV printer, smart speaker, etc. often have like a weak security. Default passwords we use, or we don't change the default passwords from these devices console. Change the default credential and apply firmware update regularly. Enterprise implementation and enforce the mobile device management, control device policies, remote wipe facility, as I said. Disable USB access on workstation unless it's explicitly needed. Maintain an asset inventory for the all mobile and the IoT devices. So then backup and the data protection strategies. Why backups are essential? Like protection against ransomware, hardware failure, accidental deletion, and insider threat. And also we have seen in 1.2 CI triads, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So for the availability, that backup is important. So backup types are the full backup. We say that enterprise system, like entire system or the entire data backup, it called a full backup. Incremental backup, it is like a backup only changes since the last day backup. Suppose yesterday you take a backup and today you are just taking a 2 days backup. 2 days like a 12 11th. So suppose you take a full backup at 1st of November. So later on what you will do, you will just do a backup on the 2nd of November. Only the changes happen in the 2nd of November. That is like a incremental backup. Differential backup, like a backup changes since the last full backup. So suppose last we took on 1st of November, then again 1st of December we will take a full backup. So that is like a differential backup. Backup storage and options like on-prem, external hard drives, network access like NAS, network access storage, cloud services, Google Drive, OneDrive, AWS, and this is cloud, and the hybrid model, local and cloud both. 3-to-1 backup strategy is considering as a good. 3 copies of your data, 2 different media types like HDD and cloud, and one stored off-site than the original location. So this is like a 3-to-1 backup strategy. 3-to-1 backup strategy, 2 types of storage, and one is like a off-site storage. Enterprise implementation, automatic the backup, schedule and test the restoration quarterly. Encrypt the backups to prevent unauthorized access. Store backups offline to prevent a ransomware impact. So these are like a backup strategy. Okay. So in this lesson, we have seen some cyber security best practices, not only for the organization, but also for the individual. In the next lesson, we'll see that is like a 1.5 of this module 1. So that we'll see the security uh, compliances and the cyber security framework. Okay, security framework and the compliances we'll see. So once again, I'll give you introduction of this course. This is a course certified system security analyst. This is a basic program, basic cyber security program, which help you to gain your interest in the cyber security and help you to understand what cyber security is exactly. So this course also on my YouTube channel, you can go through and go to the courses and search for the this cyber security. I'll just give a demonstrate copy link address. Suppose this kind of page will be visible to you. This is my YouTube channel, CyberUnnat Academy. So into the courses, you look for the CSSA Certified System Security Analyst and open this course. Uh, in this course, you will have like the other videos also. So you first see this introduction, then 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. I'll just keep adding all these lessons one by one. So this introduction module will give you how to obtain the certification from this course. And let me know if you have anything to discuss, anything if you have, like, let me know in the comment box, or you can reach out to my Instagram channel @CyberUnnat. You can drop a message over there. Till then, uh, let's go through this course and let me know. Till then, like, bye bye, take care, stay secure.